Hello, YouTube family members and friends. Today we're at the Boyce Thompson Arboretum because it's October. What's that mean, dear?
Yes, it's the fall plant sale. The Boyce Thompson Arboretum actually has been closed for like the last 2 years with COVID and just kind of some other things that have happened. And then we had a pretty...
There was a fire,
Yeah, there was a fire. And then we had a really significant monsoon season, and they had to close and do some repairs.
Yeah, this sits right on the banks of the Queen Creek.
So this is literally like our first time in, I'm going to say, close to 2 years.
2 years, yeah. We came for the prickly pear harvesting and juicing workshop.
Yes.
We did a video of that, so we'll link to that so you can watch that. But yeah, I think that was the last time we were here.
We were able to come out. Yeah. It's about an hour away from Phoenix, up in out 60, and it's actually Superior, Arizona. So yeah, I'm gonna say close to 2 years since we've been able to come out here, and it's a beautiful arboretum.
Yep, and we're looking for some plants because here in the Arizona desert, fall is planting season.
Absolutely, that's what we do.
Took some getting used to because that's not how it was in California, but it's still warm enough to plant things, but not so hot that everything burns up as soon as you put it in the ground. So.
Yes.
What are we looking for today, dear?
Always milkweed. We like to add, we have a lot of milkweed in our backyard, but we like to add milkweed, anything that's a native to Arizona.
And it attracts butterflies.
Butterflies. Oh my goodness, we have butterflies, we have hummingbirds. We like to attract bees. Anything that pollinates, we like to attract that. So there's a butterfly bush that we had in our backyard, and we'd like another one of those. And so we'll see what we have, see what they have to offer.
See what they got to offer. So let's go take a look. Looks like they've got a pretty good selection, starting down here at the bushes.
Look at all the butterflies.
Is this like a desert willow we have?
Yeah, that's what we have in the backyard, pretty small. Let's see, what is this? Texas wild olive. I wonder if that's a fruitless.
I don't know.
Yeah, because some of those olives are pretty messy.
Yes.
Let's see, I like this small leaf. What is this? This is a silver peso. Doesn't look like it blooms though.
Nope, it's not on our list.
Yeah. Mountain bell. Oh, look at this guy. Look at him.
Moths.
That's interesting. I don't know what a bee brush is, and there's no Wi-Fi out here, so I can't Google this. Oh yeah. Oh, okay.
And then the information on it is
Right here.
Right here.
You're gonna look at cacti.
I know. You know what? I'm not gonna get any cactus. No. I just like to look at them, like God made. What God made. Like,
dangerous.
It does. But then look at this. Like, it's called a that teddy bear cactus. Isn't that so interesting? Like, if you look at this whole table, there's so many different cactus. And I never realized that until we moved to Arizona. Like, I thought cactus was cactus. Like,
is that when you know we're done, when the wagon's full?
Yeah, seriously.
So what'd we get, dear?
Oh my goodness. We got 10 plants. We're going to put these in the backyard, and these are all high sun, high exposure, more milkweed. and this is a butterfly bush, but ours is yellow. So this one, they say the flowers are purple. So that's maybe a different one. This is mallow, another butterfly.
Can we make marshmallows out of that?
No,
Oh.
not edible. And this is a blood flower. And then we had a red fairy duster, and now we have a pink fairy duster. So that is we have 10, 2 of each. And so today was the Boyce Thompson, but next Sunday is the Desert Museum.
Desert Botanical Garden?
No,
Oh.
it's the Desert Museum in Tucson.
Oh.
It's their plant sale, which is so wonderful because it's a whole different desert. It's all native Arizona plants, but Tucson is a whole different, we're in 9B, that zone,
Uh-huh.
and then they're in a different zone, like 9A. So it's almost like Arizona native plants, but different. So it's super cool. Like, I can't wait to do that next Sunday.
Well, all these fall plant sales are so wonderful.
Yes.
We decided to go to another one. Where are we today, dear?
We are down in the Sonoran Desert, and we have found the Desert Museum. We're specifically looking for some plants that are Arizona native and that attract hummingbirds and butterflies and pollinators to our garden.
Yep. See if we can find them. So let's go. All right, Lori means business. She's got to get a wagon. See if we fill this one up.
Look at all the butterflies.
These obviously worked. We got lots of butterflies and I think these are wasps. A lot of wasps flying around. Okay, success. We found a couple of plants that we liked.
And so here we found the red bird of paradise. This is a Mexican bird of paradise
With yellow flowers.
with yellow flowers, red flowers, and then we got 2 yuccas. And those are flowering yuccas. They get big white flowers on them and they attract a lot of bees. And then we found this on the side of the road. And we
Amaranth.
stuck it in a water bottle. It's amaranth. And it's a bush. So we're gonna see what we can do with that too. And now we're on to another place. That's a desert nursery that's called Desert Savers.
No, survivors.
Oh, Desert Survivors.
Desert survivors. So it sounds like pretty hardy bushes.
Hardy bushes, because what we're looking for is mimosa. Do you remember the whole name?
Starts with a D.
It starts with a D.
We have a picture of it, so
Yes, we're
that'll
going-
help.
Yes, and a description.
Yes.
That's all we have. So.
Mimosa starts with a D, last part. So.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, supposedly this nursery has it. We were talking to some of the volunteers here at the plant sale, and we described what we wanted, and they said they had one yesterday. And it sold. But she gave us the name of 2 nurseries down here in the Tucson area that might have them. So one's nearby, so we're going to go take a look.
And maybe we'll just kind of take a detour and.
Kinda, yeah, we definitely will take a detour. Take the
Drive.
long way home.
Yes.
Well, we were going to go visit some nurseries, but found out both the nurseries we wanted to go to were closed today. So
Yeah.
we'll have to come back another time, make another road trip. Oh, heck and darn. Anyway, we just figured we'd just head on down the road and find out what we could see. And we came down a side road and came to the San Xavier Indian reservation and the San Xavier Mission Church. So we hopped out and found that there was a little plaza of gift stores and a grill. And so we're going to go in there and see what they've got. We made 2 purchases inside the Coyote Shop. What was the first thing we got, dear?
I purchased these earrings.
What are those made out of?
It is so interesting. This is made out of horsehair. And then on the back, it tells you the tribe and who in the tribe, like where they're from and who made them. And I find that very interesting when you go to, this was called the Coyote Shop. When you go places that are on reservations, like these earrings that I purchased are called white turquoise, and they said where, you know, what mine. It was what mine, and then what person
Yeah, what artisan created them.
It was so interesting, but I think that's so natural with horsehair.
Yeah,
that
I've
they
never
would-
seen woven horsehair.
Yeah.
Things.
Isn't that interesting? And the other thing that we purchased, also very interesting, handmade by someone that their name is on the back. But this is a woven plate with this grass, and it is called a split stitch. And then on the back, there's a tag with the artist and what village they are from. And it gives you a whole description of the Tohono O'Odham tribe and how they use plants.
The baskets are all woven from natural plant materials found out here in the desert. The black is from this flower called the devil's claw. This is what it looks like when it's dried. Sometimes they'll weave a bunch of these together into a big ball. Then the other colors are made using dried yucca leaves, bear grass, and the roots from the yucca plant.
So amazing, and they're so creative. Like, that's beautiful.
Yeah. Along with our purchase, we were treated to a complimentary fry bread.
Have you ever had fry bread before?
Yes, I have had.
Oh, okay.
If there's ever fry bread out, I will stop and get one. I've had it at roadside stands before, and now we're having one here. Excellent, as always. The closest thing I can compare it to would be like a fried tortilla shell, but it's a little different. It's a little chewier. Excellent, though.
Do tribes do fry bread differently?
No, not that I've ever seen.
Because when she handed us that complimentary tidbit, she said, try our fry bread. Like, it was different. So
No,
how does this compare to other fry bread on other reservations that you've had?
tastes exactly the same. I've had Navajo fry bread and Gila River from the Gila River Nation.
See if there's some difference between the reservations.
Yeah, I'm down for that. We'll do it. We'll do a taste test. We'll
Yes.
just buy a bunch of them. We'd have to put in quite a few miles, though, to get them all. Because we're down south of Tucson, Gila River's up closer to our house. And then the Navajo Nation is all the way up north of Flagstaff. So, but hey, that'd be a good road trip. All right, dear, that's your first taste of fry bread. What do you think?
Very good. This could be addicting.
Yeah. Fried dough.
And it's lightly fried. It's not like super greasy.
No. Looks like they're doing some major renovations to the Mission Church. Well, that was a beautiful Mission Church.
Yes, and it's an active church.
Yeah.
There is still mass being held, people worshiping, a lot of candles and memorials.
You could tell they'd done a lot of restoration work inside and have worked very hard to maintain it. This totally reminded us of the architecture of a previous historic mission church that we went to last year, 2 years ago.
Maybe 2 years ago.
Yeah, a
in
while
Tupac.
ago. Yeah, yeah. It's outside of Tupac. It's the Tucumcari National Park, and we will link to that video down below. But totally looked like they were built using the same techniques. That one has been maintained but not restored. But this church here at San Xavier has been restored and is still active, and they are doing some current renovation and restoration work now, but absolutely beautiful. Glad we stopped by
pretty.
here.
Yeah.
Well, we had heard tale of this, and now we've found it. It's the world's largest Longhorn Steer Skull. We think it's real, but who knows? Anyway, you don't see very many of them this big. We're at the Longhorn Grill right off I-19 in Amado, Arizona, somewhere down south of Tucson.
Yes.
But we just had to come by and take a picture of it because it's so amazing.
It is. And when all the truckers are parked in the parking lot, you know it's got to be
That's
a really
how you
good
know
place.
it's good. Yep, all the truckers know where to come eat.
So we came to the Longhorn Grill.
We had totally not figured on going inside. We were taking pictures on the outside, but the wind came up and we got a little dusty.
It got a little dusty and I had to use the restroom. So I saw this.
She wanted something with prickly pear juice in it.
Yeah, I'm really just dry and thirsty. It's a prickly pear margarita with the sugar around the rim.
All blended.
And it's so pretty.
That's really
Like,
pink.
that pink is amazing.
That's how you know when it's real prickly pear juice.
Oh, like it's just too fun to drink. It's so pretty.
I was like, we'll just take it home with us like that.
I know.
And we were today years old when we found that Crown Royal came in peach flavor. So we have peach iced tea with Crown Royal peach. This is dangerous because you can't taste the Crown Royal. We weren't really hungry either, so we thought we'd just get appetizers. That's like 3 of everything. There's elote bites, like regular French fries, sweet potato fries, onion rings.
I think it's okra.
Is that okra or pepper?
A pepper?
Might be a pepper. We'll find out. All right, the waitress told me these are Russian roulette peppers. You never know if they're going to be hot or not. They're supposed to be mild, so I'm going to give it a shot. Oh, that's not bad. Not a lot of seeds inside either, so that helps. Tastes pretty good though. That was unexpected, but really good. I'm so glad we went inside. Lori just went in to use the facilities and came out and said, "I thought you were coming in." So I did. And we sat down and had some drinks and some appetizers. Excellent. The world's prettiest pink drink for Lori with prickly pear juice. That was really good.
It was so
Prickly
pretty.
pear juice. Our server brought us some of the syrup to taste. It's hard to find prickly pear juice that's that pure of
Right.
prickly pear. I mean, we've made some at home ourselves, but to find that commercially, that's hard to do. That was really good. That was really worth it. Well, now we're going to head on back up the road, see what we find, if anything, but we're taking the long way home. Goodbye.
Mufflers? Who needs mufflers?
Yeah, mufflers are for city folk. We are driving home and we had to get out and stretch our legs a little bit. We are heading up what's known as the Copper Corridor. There are a number of copper mines through this section of Arizona. We are in the town of Winkelmann at the junction of Highway 77 and 177. They've got a cute little park here on the corner of the intersection that's got a big mural wall. I don't know how else to describe it. I'll show it to you. And just a couple of little bits of mining paraphernalia. All right, we're all rested up and stretched out. Let's get back in the truck and head on home. Well, we're kind of back where we started last weekend.
Yes.
You can see Picket Post Mountain behind us, and the Boyce Thompson Arboretum is just on the other side of that, and that's the plant sale we were at last
Sunday.
week. And then we decided, since plant sales are so wonderful, we'd go to the Desert Museum today, and then it just turned into a big, long road trip.
How lovely.
Yeah, it was a wonderful day. We got to go down to down 19 to the San Xavier Indian Reservation and see the old mission church and get a couple of native crafts, some earrings and a woven plate.
Oh, that plate
They're
is
just beautiful.
out of the grass.
Yeah, woven out of grass. And then decided to come up the Copper Corridor and got to see some of the copper mines along the side of the road. Just stunning, amazing colors. We're hoping they show up on the video because in person they're just such a variety
so
of
much
colors.
in Arizona is just so beautiful, and I think we're also realizing there's just so much heaviness in the world that to get out and enjoy God's creation with joy in your heart, with bugs flying by.
Breathe some fresh air, see
Yes.
some beautiful vistas, and
Just
enjoy.
God is on the throne. That's
Yep.
all I have to just keep remembering.
Enjoy His creation that He's given us, as fallen and messed up as it can be sometimes.
Yes.
We as Christians just look forward to an eternal hope that we know we have, and we just pray that those of you who are watching who don't have that hope, that God touches your heart and blesses you the way that He's blessed us with so many good things, not just for our good, but ultimately for His glory.